Hey everyone, welcome to r/I don't work here lady, where irate customers mistake other customers for employees. I'm Uncle Reddit, and have I got some stories for you. Contractor valet, full service. Before we start, if you'd like your own tales to tell, go put on some high visibility workwear. It's amazing. The what/who you can be mistaken for, and the look it's corporeal Google. Younger, stupider years ago, somewhere in Australia. This tale started about 8:15 a.m. one Tuesday morning. I know, because that was the time on his dashboard clock. A couple of minutes prior, I had been hit in the face by a weighty bunch of keys. Car keys, house keys, postbox keys, assortment of small, sharp, hurdy keys. Our team were putting up electrical signage at a business across the road from a meeting venue. The venue's front entrance was a good vantage point to see how the signage looked, so I went over near the front doors in the shade. I'd seen cars going past and parking in the venue's car park for the 40 minutes leading up to 8 a.m. The posters outside indicated a session from 8 to 12. Tail time. Around 8:15 a.m., a silver Lexus pulls up, blocking the porte cochere, French for if there was a valet, this is where they'd be standing. 30-something key man gets out, shuts the door, and starts jogging to the venue's doors. On his way past me, he does the flick, right out of the movies. Both the keys and my favorite tinted safety glasses are now on the ground. I look at them, then to the doors, to see them closing. No sign of the failed stealth class ninja. Pick the keys up, heft them for a second, then go open the passenger door to get this guy's name off his registration papers. I'm thinking, I'll give the keys to the venue's reception with his name and let them deal. This is where I see that his address is 5 minutes up the road from the supplier I still had to go to this morning. Dear eagle-eyed safety, insurance, litigation, police people, rest assured I knew that afternoon and the weeks after that it was a stupid thing to do. My boss had me on trench digging duties after I told him, all because of the next 5 words. I drove his car home. To his home. I wasn't that stupid. I called an apprentice and gave the address to pick me up. After parking/locking his car on the front lawn, because my glasses were scratched, I had time before the apprentice showed up to put all his failed implements of death through his door mail slot, one by one. Around 12 p.m. I stood myself at my fancy French valet, also French, station and waited. Keyman said loudly and in a hurry while poking me in the back. "Grab my car, will you, mate? I'm in a hurry." I'm just looking at all the peoples walking to the car park. He pokes me again. Keyman, getting a bit snotty they are, him and his pokey finger. "I'm in a hurry, come on!" Me as I turn to him. "It's not here, mate. Did you think I was a valet?" I take off the hard hat I've worn the whole day and show it to him. It has stickers. Confusion face for a sec, as he checks out my sweet stickers, then looking up at me. Keyman, puzzled but figuring it out. "Well, where is it?" Me, just a matter of fact. "I took it to your place and put the keys through the door." "Keys in the face isn't nice, mate. Don't do that." I see him patting his pockets. I walk away, putting my hard hat back on, saying over my shoulder, "Your phone's in the car, mate." Finn. More French. Thank you for reading. None of us work here. I'm a lady in my late 30s. My style is feminine and slightly dressier than many. I also like makeup and jewelry, and frequently wear both. I probably look like Karen, actually. So I'm somewhat professionally dressed and shopping at the cosmetics counter at the local department store. Rhymes with Tracy's. A late teenage or college-age girl is also there and spills her drink. She looks at me apologetically and says, "Oh, I'll clean it up." I shrug sympathetically at her because it's utterly not my problem. No employees in sight at the moment. Well-behaved teen goes and gets some paper towels from the restroom and is wiping up the drink spill. Along comes oblivious Karen. I have moved slightly farther away at this point, but still in earshot. O'Karen sees flustered teenager cleaning up a spill, loudly clears throat and taps toes. O'Karen. "Excuse me." Teen girl. "Oh, sorry, I spilled this and I'm just trying to wipe it up." O'Karen. "Well, I need help now." Teen. "I'm sure someone will be over in a second." O'Karen. "I'm late for my appointment, and I left my XYZ makeup product at home, and I need XYZ specific product right away, so leave that and go get it for me." Teen attempts to explain that she literally can't, as she doesn't work here, which almost certainly implies that she doesn't have the keys to the makeup cases. O'Karen is having none of it. telling her to go get someone who is less useless, etc. Teen looks helplessly at my direction, which also directs O'Karen's stare at me. At this point, I realize they both think I work here, and that O'Karen at least thinks that I supervise this younger person. I had actually just decided that I was going to try to call off this rabid female dog myself, and had started moving their direction. O'Karen sees in me the kindred spirit who will help properly chastise this impertinent servant. Like a gift from above, I have sudden malicious inspiration. I put on my best customer service voice. "Oh, sweetie, I'm so very sorry, but we are completely sold out of XYZ product. I think it might be coming in the shipment we're getting next week." Now, I live in a small town. The only local source for upscale makeup is Tracy's. Your only other options around being the blue and red big box stores. So if they don't have it here, she is out of luck for getting it immediately anywhere nearby. Best of luck. Karen has a brief, delicious rant about what a stupid store it is that can't keep her very important makeup in stock. Then she stalks off in a huff. Poor teenager trying to explain herself. I'm sorry. I think she thought I worked here." Me smiles at teenager. "Yeah, I don't work here either." I still smile when I think about it. Too long didn't read. Karen needs stat makeup for her manufactured crisis. Yells at teenager, gets sent away empty-handed by me who also doesn't work here. I'd love to do that sometime. Just pretend that I actually do work someplace. And set one of these, snobby entitled people straight. Good for you. Oh, you're a personal shopper? Shop for me. So I've already posted on here before, and I just wanted to thank everyone for the love. Now on to the story. Backstory. This happened a few hours ago. I was out with my mom for the afternoon. She has an arm injury from an accident, and I often help her out when I can. Today I wore a Selena shirt. Selena was a Mexican-American singer who was super popular in the 90s, but was killed in 1995. For those who didn't know who she was. And black leggings. The Walmart employees wore store polo with the logo on it, and khaki pants or shorts. So yeah, I wore nothing like the actual employees, and I'm not a personal shopper. This happened right after we had a late lunch at a semi-nice restaurant. After we ate, we decided to head over to Walmart to get a couple of items. Like I said, my mom has an arm injury for an accident, and I was in the store with her helping her reach for items that she couldn't reach. We were in the store for a few moments. My mom sends me off to find some Coke. I go into the soda part of the store. I'm reaching for the soda when I felt a tap on my shoulder. I grab the Coke and turn around thinking I'm in someone's way. And, well, I kinda was. The lady, not really a Karen, pointed to the Coke. Her arms were pretty full. Why she didn't have a cart was beyond me. Karen, can you please get that Coke for me? Me, being ever polite. Yeah, sure, your arms look pretty full. Do you need a cart? Karen, I was kind of hoping you could help me. I saw you help that woman. Me, oh, that's my mom. I came in to help her. She has an arm injury, and I was just helping her get a few things before I go home myself. Karen, but you helped her. I just gave her a look like, what are you talking about? Me, yeah, she's my mom. I kinda have to help her. Karen, so you're a personal shopper for her? Me, laughing at that statement. Since it was kind of true, I often stop and get things for my mom since my mom doesn't drive and my dad works late, and I live nearby. Me, well, you got that part right. I'm sorry, I can't help you right now. I have to get back to my mom. Karen, well, you get the rest of the items from my list. I shake my head. Me, ma'am, I don't know how to tell you this, but I have to get back to my mom. I leave quickly, and I get back to my mother and I tell her about the wild Karen encounter. My mom said I did the best I could, so we get to check out, and behold, Karen is behind us. She proceeds to tap my mother on the shoulder. My mom turns around and sees the Karen I was talking about. Karen, hi, yes, does she work for you? Mom, yes, she has for 22 years. We have this ongoing joke that I was the maid in the family. Karen looks at me agape. It was like she was trying to process what my mom said. Karen, but she can't be that old. Mom, nope, she's been 22. Been 22 since May. She's also my daughter, and we just stopped here to get a few things. Karen, but she helped me. Mom, well, that's how I raised her. I'm happy she helped you, but we really need to get going. We check out and wave to the Karen. Still looking very confused. I'm sorry if there wasn't a dramatic ending, but at least no one died. I demand you tell me where the free food is. This one happened yesterday, and I'm still pretty ticked about it. My little sister goes to an after-school care with her friends after school, and while I'm walking back home from my school, I'm supposed to pick her up. My sister's school finishes an hour earlier than mine. Anyways, at the after-school care, there's always children volunteers my age working there, so I could easily be mistaken as one of the volunteers. So I walked inside to find my sister when I felt a tug on my bag. I turned around and saw an angry woman. She demanded I show her where the free food was. The after-school care serves free food for the children attending there and their parents. I didn't know because I would only come to this place to pick my sister up and never explored the place. I shrugged her hand off and told her I didn't know. Entitled Mom: "But you're a volunteer, you dumb child. You're meant to know." Me: "I'm not a volunteer. I'm here to pick up my sister." Entitled Mom: "Don't be so sassy. I know you work here." Me: "I don't even have the volunteer pin." Entitled Mom: "You obviously took it off." Then one of the teachers came over and asked what was going on. Entitled Mom: "This boy isn't showing me where the free food is." Teacher: "He doesn't even work here. Also, do you have a child who attends here?" Entitled Mother: "No, but my friend has a child who comes here." Teacher: "Then you're not entitled to any of the food." Entitled Mom then turned a bright red before quickly grabbing a child and running. No, she wasn't kidnapping. As my sister told me, she was a friend of her friend's mom. Hope that makes sense. And she is in charge of picking her friend up because her friend's mom is busy. Wow, that sounds really sketchy. I would have thought for sure she was kidnapping somebody. The way she acted, so squirrely and everything. Where's the light bulb? I unwittingly made a mistake of wearing a blue vest in Costco. I just needed one item, so I didn't use a cart. And to make things interesting, I'm deaf. So here I was walking down the aisle looking for a particular item, and everyone was sort of eyeing on me as if I was prey. I was feeling a bit uncomfortable, but kept on looking. A woman about in her late 50s approached me and was mumbling about something. I said, "What?" And she turned red and said, "Light bulb, where is it?" I really wanted to tell her to chill out. How the heck was I supposed to know we're in this gigantic store? I simply told her, "I don't know." She was shouting at me, and it drew a crowd of idiots, hoping for a big drama. They were no help in diffusing this awkward situation. I was like, oh, crud. I quickly fled from the scene. I arrived home and saw myself in the mirror that I looked almost like a Walmart greeter's vest with a business pants. Man, those customers were like predators ready to launch attack on a store employee. Yup, this day and age you gotta really watch what you're wearing out to the store. Although, I will say there's a lot of stories out there where people are wearing nothing like employee outfits and they still get attacked. Skate rink. I've never posted on this subreddit before. This is literally my second post on Reddit. So if I do something wrong, bear with me. Not super long, but it's happened multiple times, so I thought I'd share. Just a few days ago, I went to an inline skate rink, one of my favorites, but I hadn't been there in a while because I live pretty far away. I'm a certified skate instructor, and I was wearing my Black Skate Instructors Association shirt. The employee's uniform was also black. I was helping my mom carry some drinks and food to our table. I was going back towards the food counter to see if she needed anything else when a middle-aged woman with a young kid tapped me on the shoulder. I turned around and she asked, "Excuse me, does this place have a cash machine? I need to get some dollar bills for the arcade games." I said, "I have absolutely no idea." She looked at me a bit confused and said, "Shouldn't you know?" I responded, "No, I don't. You should probably ask someone who works here." She looked so confused. I didn't even realize she thought I worked there until afterwards. Alright folks, that's all the stories we have for you today. If you like our content, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. Have a great day.